Hi guys, Jessica here. Going to do more of these questions that you guys have asked me. I'm finally catching up with my life, so I'm finally going to have time to read again. I'm finally going to have time to post videos. So, this is the beginning of me trying to be a good YouTube guru again. So, here we go. This is part two. Have you ever been in a car accident? I've been in several car accidents, either driving or as a passenger, but I've never caused the accident. I've been in accidents where my friend's brakes failed. Another one where her foot slipped underneath the gas, and just this long story. My other friend rear-ended someone. I've been in that car when someone slid into me and someone pulled out in a parking spot into me. So I think there's another one, but I haven't caused any of the accidents. If you could go back in time to change one thing, what it would be? I don't really believe in regrets or wishing you could change anything. You should just live your life how you want it to be now instead of reflecting on things that you should have done. Learn from that and don't do it again. How many hats do you own? I wish I would have looked. I would have brought my hats out here. I probably have about 12, I'd say. Are you any good at pool? I'm not that great at pool. I don't ever really get to play anymore, so kind of lost the skill. Have you ever been admitted to the hospital? I've never been admitted. I've been to the ER and they wanted to admit me, but I would refuse to let them. I got really sick when I lived in Chicago. This happened about 5 years ago now. Got to a point where my throat was swelling shut and I couldn't move. I was throwing up blood and had to call the ambulance. And I lived in a high rise in Chicago, and you hear ambulances all the time. But let me tell you, when you know that they're coming for you, it is so creepy. Pretty much all my organs were shutting down. I was so dehydrated, they had to pump me with sugar water. And I had tonsillitis and mono, and pretty much an infection because of the tonsillitis or something. So that's what was pretty much causing me to, die. If I would have went to the hospital, they said my organs, if that, and I was so dehydrated, I probably wouldn't have lived 2 more days. And I was only at the time 20 years old, so kind of scary. If you could have any job, what would you want to be? I love my job. I love that I write for the internet. I write for magazines. I work from home. I would love to be a magazine editor. I always wanted to be a lawyer. I really, really find that fascinating career. So maybe one day. Where would you want to retire to? It doesn't really matter where I retire. I just really hope that I can travel and enjoy my family and not have to worry about finances. What kind of car do you drive? I drive a Hyundai Tiburon. What was your last dream about? I always have really strange dreams. Random people come into my dream. Um, Recently, it was someone that I used to date. Pretty much, I was in this house. It was like a house party, but it was an old mansion. And everyone just was kind of like, if you walk in a room and people just go like this, that's what was happening. And everyone's like, he doesn't want to be with you no more, doesn't like you, blah, blah, blah. And it was really a strange thing. And then at the end, all of his friends were just telling me to kill myself. And I don't know, maybe it's this deep dark thing that I don't think that they like me. I know they do in real life. I don't know why I had that dream, but it was really, really creepy and dark. What would you do if you won the jackpot lottery for $1 million? After taxes, you're only gonna get about 400,000. I would try to give my parents probably 50,000 or so to put towards their house. I would pay off my student loans. Um, then I would take my family on a vacation, probably to Europe or something. And then a lot of the rest of the money, I would create a retirement fund for myself, and then I would allow myself to go shopping and buy a good amount of stuff and books. What talents do you have? I'm a writer, obviously. It's a talent because I get paid to do it every single day of my life. I can sing. I used to be able to play the keyboard really well. I haven't been able to do that in a while, and I also used to write songs. I have a little bit of a talent for like collage, like design in a way. I used to design publications. Um, I guess that's about it. Who are your top 10 favorite authors for YA? Okay, Nancy Holder, of course, Wicked. Kate Tiernan, Tiernan. I'd never say your name right. I'm looking at my reviews so I don't forget anyone. Ellen Hopkins. Um, who else do I like? Oh, Libba Bray. I love Libba Bray. Meg Cabot, I guess I'll throw in there. Laurie House Anderson. I need four more. Elizabeth Chandler, she did the Dark Secret series. So that's seven. L.J. Smith, Sarah Shepard, and one more. Rochelle Mead. I have to say Rochelle Mead because I really did enjoy the little bit of the Vampire Academy that I have read. So, are you religious? I grew up in a Catholic family. We went to church. Kind of when I got to be, I have all my sacraments. I've done communion, reconciliation, confirmation when I was 14 or 15 years old. Then I started exploring other churches. And until just a year ago, I was going to church once or twice a week. I do believe that there is something. I do believe in a God. And I do believe that I don't know how to explain this without offending people. I do believe that he has a strong power in how my life goes and what I do. Just because positive things don't happen in someone's life all the time, it's not God's fault. That's my belief. It is because we choose to do something that isn't appropriate. We make the wrong decision at some point, and it will come full circle. I truly believe that. So that's about all I'm going to talk about religion, but who's your favorite kids author? Shel Silverstein. I really like Giving Tree and all those books. Do you like going around your town or going through other towns? I like strolling through towns. I love driving through towns, looking at what they have, stopping at little places. I really quite enjoy that. Cats or dogs? Definitely dogs. Pepsi or Coke? I usually drink caffeine-free Diet Coke if I have soda. My favorite adult book was Eat, Pray, Love by Elizabeth Gilbert. I still haven't watched the movie, but that book changed me. I actually want to reread that soon because I feel like with the way my life is right now, I could really benefit on reading it again. Do I like animals? I'm not a huge fan of animals. I mean, I love dogs, but real animals, I freak out. I just am not a huge animal lover. Why did I start making videos? I actually don't even know. I don't even remember why I started watching YouTube videos in general. I do not remember. It was 4 years ago, and I started doing videos 3 years ago or 2 years ago. 3. It's definitely been since 2008 because that's when I dated someone, and I just remember him asking me about it. So, I don't know. I just thought it would be a fun way to show what I enjoy, and I never thought all these people were gonna actually watch it. Candy or cupcakes? Probably candy. I'd rather have candy than any dessert. Reading or writing? Both, obviously. Suspense or romance? I'd rather have suspense. I'm gonna stop. I haven't timed myself, but I don't want to go over. So this is part 2. Stay tuned for part 3.